Felix the cat,
Oh,
the wonderful,
hey,
wonderful
we're
cat. Okay, so we just finished the Gradius 3. Let's try, and we need something that's a little happier. So we're trying Felix the cat on the NES, and this game's happy, whereas Gradius 3 is
I'm gonna call it Let's Yell.
Is a bunch of poop. It's a good pile of poop that smells like good things, but in the end, it's
but
a
it
pile
isn't.
Of poop. Ring. Felix, if you don't want to give me the bag, I'll get it from you anyway. Click. And Felix is like, God dang it. He
How
runs
does he know
out.
his girlfriend is kidnapped, honestly?
He just, it's like, he can tell. He's
It's
like,
an NES game. What story is
he's
there?
like, where's my dinner?
Felix.
Okay, so here's the deal with this game.
That's a good looking lady cat.
This is an underappreciated NES game. The deal is it is a platformer.
It is also extremely rare. I've never seen it except for our copy.
Yeah, we had this as kids, so like this is like. So like this is a pretty hard to find game. I don't know what it's going for nowadays, but I've personally never seen one. I'm not saying it's like Stadium Events level or anything like that, but it's definitely more than uncommon.
It's probably around like $30-$40, I'm gonna guess.
Yep, something like that. I think if this game had the notoriety of like a DuckTales 2, it would probably be as expensive as DuckTales 2. Because honestly, there's probably less copies of this around than DuckTales 2. So here's the deal with all these things you're seeing. When you pick up these Felix tokens, you get like 15, you get a life or something like that. And those little hearts that you see, they upgrade you. Those things right there. So you start as Felix, then you become Felix, traveling salesman.
Felix the magician.
The magician. And then you have...
Felix the car.
Felix car. If you see that, it says B something. Somebody slow this down. Yeah, I think it says beep, but like somebody slow this down. You know how like all our loyal fans, fans. I can't even say. But here's cool. Yeah. Oh dang.
Does it say beep?
CiB-aholics.
Yeah, you see CiB-aholics. So this game's actually really underappreciated. It's very fun. There's a good. It's not very long, which is why we decided to do it. There's a good variety. The bosses are cool, and it's just fun. Watch this.
Speedrunners just bounces the whole level across.
Yeah, that's what they do. And actually, there's one last one, which is this.
The tank.
And I believe
Felix the tank.
I believe at this point, like obviously every time you get hit, you downgrade one. And I believe after this point, you get after that point when you get the hearts, you just get 1-ups instead. So it's not hard to get 1-ups in this game. But as you can tell, I mean, this game, I think, came out fairly late in the NES's life, like 92 or later. And it's got great graphics. Good soundtrack. It's fun. The jumping is super smooth. Piggy, you are super hot. And, yeah, I don't know.
Wait, dude.
Yeah, I really wish that the good NES games weren't the ones that are always rare.
Yeah,
expensive.
it's weird. Like the NES games you can find in any store ever, like Car Warriors and
they're just the worst.
I don't know. Ice hockey, you know. Well, ice hockey's good, but still. Friday the 13th. All the stuff you can find in every store are, like, really garbage. But games like this that, like, seriously, if, like, I wish I could magically make a bunch of copies appear for, like, $15-$20 and then, you know, have people playing good games. But it sucks nowadays with NES collecting that if you want to play a dang good game, you have to pay for it. Even, like, Castlevania's, like, $20, and Castlevania 3's, like, 30 or 25 or something like that. And it's like, what happened? Like, unless you get, like, Mario, which there's a...
At least Kirby Adventure is only $15.
Which sold today.
Yeah, and I really wanted to price it higher, but I just couldn't because it really didn't go for anymore.
So weird. Kirby's Adventure is hard to find. We never have it. It sells in 1 second, and yet it's only $15. But, like, for the most part, like, just even if you want to look on, like, Amazon, like, if you go to Amazon for Felix the Cat, it'll probably be at least $50. And it's like, you can tell you're watching this game. Hey, Harry Cohn, here's a game to... I don't mind if you pick this game up off eBay, because if we ever get it in, I will be supremely surprised. So, it's a good one.
Just watch. With the way that the world works, we're going to get a copy in like a couple days.
Hey, that's cool. Maybe
I forget that game that we were talking about. They were like, we're never going to get this in, and then it came in the other day. Was it
Rocket Knight, or...?
I don't know, but it was just the concept. It was probably a couple months ago.
Well, in that case, let me do a freaking Let's Play of Stadium Events. Oh, man, we're never going to get
a video of Let's Read Spider-Man #1.
Oh, I can't believe that this comic book is a comic book.
Look at this boss.
Yeah, watch Spider-Man be Spider-Man.
It's 60 Spider-Man time. Okay, this boss is not very difficult. Even when he throws his ball, it just goes over your head. Like, cool.
He tried.
Yeah, that boss was not hard. They get hard, I promise.
And then they explode.
I don't know if you guys are familiar with Felix the Cat at all. From what I understand, he's like a 1930s cartoon character that was really popular back then. And then there was an 80s show, which is what this is based off. But like, it's one of those weird things where he was like, he didn't exist for like 50 years. Look at that. Look at how happy he is. And then like this is cool. Like you can switch between flying things and not flying things. I'll try to show you all the different abilities as this my dude. I think
I don't think I've ever watched the show. I should give it a try. It seems like Felix would be like, I'm funny, and that's
Yeah,
pretty
high-pitched
much
voice
it.
can be annoying sometimes.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
I never
It
seen
was
it.
kind of like this, if I'm correct, but I'm not sure. It's horrible impersonation, but...
That sounds like it could be a thing, though. So this is
Is
obviously...
he throwing pizzas?
Yep.
This is obviously the flying ones. There's also underwater ones. It's been a while since I played.
It's like, delivery! Throws pizza at you and you die.
I'm Felix the Cat. I gotta say, wait.
What was that block just talking?
Talking. I want to show
Oh, get it? Level 2, it's pyramid level. It's like
It's like Mario 3.
Mario 3, get it? Go inside the pyramid.
Mario 3 ruined every game ever. But if a game is as fun as this, and like, just, you know what, to make an NES game, like, there's so many bad NES games, but I don't understand what freaking developers were doing. To make an NES game good, it's like, okay, have the controls fun, just make it a platformer at the end. Okay, cool. There's nothing, like, super unique about this game or complicated. It's not like, oh yeah, my special power. I mean, your special power is that you change into stuff. Like, when has that been done before? I mean, it's been done before. But, like, it's not complicated. You just friggin' make a platformer. You have it like, look, I can jump and I can move at the same time.
Whoa,
oh my
you can
God.
jump.
Can you believe it? And if you press A, you jump. It's not like, oh, I gotta press A and a second later I jump. No, it's like friggin', it just does it. It just friggin' does it.
They just do it.
Watch this. Oh my God.
You must die.
Boing. If you go on the wrong ones, it just sends you back up. Oh, do you see it?
Oh.
I found a secret.
What?
Oh.
Lay one up.
Oh, one thing I didn't mention that I actually totally forgot until now is, do you see that up in the upper left-hand corner, there is, wow, that was close. There is, that heart thing. Now, those things go down over time, and if you don't pick up milk, get it, milk cats,
You die?
it goes down one. So, like, I'll go down to the car. Boing, boing.
You need milk to survive.
I think that's the general gist.
Cats like milk.
I don't know if this is a boss or not. I don't know how many things there are. Do you get it, Brandon?
Cats like milk. And milk likes cats.
At least they aren't obnoxious with it like freaking Bugsy.
Yeah, Bubsy's like, get it, yarn, get it, cats, get it, felines, get it, hairballs.
Catastic!
Bubsy's
Plausible.
Bubsy's a good game, but like it makes all of its jokes are based off the fact that it's a cat.
Get it?
Yeah.
It's like, get it, a hairball too deep or something like that. You're like, great.
So you take a cat and you put him in a shirt and you got Bubsy. The design.
I still suggest the game to people. Like it's still
Except
okay,
Bubsy
cool.
3D, that one was...
Yeah, except for that one. I still suggest it as a game.
Dude, I still think Bubsy like tried to be Sonic, but it also tried to be Mario at the same time.
Yeah.
So it's like one-hit deaths. If you drop too far, you die. And you still like go super fast like Sonic, but you die in one hit.
I actually don't know who makes Bubsy or who made Bubsy.
Oh, here's
I know
boss.
it's a company that doesn't exist. I remember looking at it the other day.
Get wrecked.
I sent him to his doom.
Get it? Dogs
Simple.
versus cats.
Yeah. Why can't there just be love?
That's generally the gist of the entire thing.
What is love?
Baby. Don't hurt
Sonic,
me.
don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. No more.
No mo.
Chili dog.
I have the high score. Look at it. He's like, ring, ring, ring.
Why is he
Ring.
back in his
Yeah,
house?
You're doing well, Felix, but soon your game will be over. Click, and he's like, why, I'm gonna go get that guy. I'm gonna freaking beat his butt in. Alright. Oh, this boss is cool, and this level's cool. Hold on. Dude,
Yo,
music.
freaking Spenser,
music.
check your privilege. You're a male cat rescuing a female cat.
Can you believe it?
Such a trope.
Dude, there's this one Tumblr, yeah, I know, it already started out bad, right?
Yeah.
There's this one Tumblr, Zelda, there's this thing on Zelda going on in Tumblr, where, like, people just make a bunch of Zelda, stupid gifs that are awful, like, stories.
Is it the one where, I must be the bravest in the world, and then there's just a shot of Zelda sitting in the dungeon
Yeah,
with a bunch of skulls.
so Link's just doing a bunch of stuff that he normally does, like killing a bunch of stuff, and he's like, I must be the bravest in the world, and then it cuts over to Zelda just sitting in a dungeon with, like, a bunch of skulls, and, like, it's just a bad environment, and it's like, the thing that they're implying is she's, like, stronger and braver than him because she's sitting in the thing, and I'm like, okay.
Alright.
That's a really loose and literal translation, but okay. And, like, there's so many of those. Like, there's also the one, I don't know, there's just so many freaking stupid, everything on Tumblr is so stupid. They take cool things like video games. Like, I like video games being popular, and I like people being able to walk in a store like CiB and be like, yo, I like Felix the Cat, or like, dude, I really like Link.
I like Felix the cat.
And like talking about it and being like, yo, this is cool, because like I don't want it to be like a super like obscure thing that's like, oh, no one's ever heard of this thing that I know. But like when they take it and make it like a super like mainstream thing, like I'm not a gamer because I have no life. I'm a gamer because I choose to have many lives. It's like, oh my god, you take something that's cool, that's like inherently cool for being not cool, and make it freaking stupid. Oh,
dude, I like that one picture that they photoshopped. It's the one where it's like, I have many lives. What they say instead is like, I'm not a gamer because I have no life. It's because it's in right now and I'm a huge tool.
There's
It's really true.
Not that these people wouldn't be playing games, but it's like to like constantly talking about it. Like all you really do
it's like Call of Duty for an hour and they're like, I'm such a nerd.
All you have to do is
get it? Sheldon's a nerd. It's funny because he's a nerd.
Go to Twitter and search I'm such a nerd or such a nerd, and you'll just see like, I just read a book, lol, I'm such a nerd. Or there's ones that don't even make sense.
I
like,
cleaned up my room, I'm such a nerd.
Yeah, it's like, I made an omelet, I'm such a nerd, and it's like, oh, okay. No, there's ones like that where you're like, what does that even mean? Alright, I'm gonna try to show you. I think there's only, yeah, there we go, there's the first one. Oh, here we go. And he shoots, speaking of eggs, it looks like he shoots them.
Is that an egg?
Hey, Cannon, you got some egg on your face. Egg.
Dude, I cannot. I'm so
Dude,
excited.
and Sonic Adventure 1 has the best story and voice acting in the
we're
world.
not skipping it, and for that one, we're having the sound way up.
Yeah.
Hey, you big drip! Where you going? You know nothing, fool! That's chaos!
That's
the
just,
god of destruction!
That's one of them that I'm just gonna have to turn down the capture card audio and get everything from the mic.
We need friggin' everything for the mic.
And the music is amazing. God, I love that game so much.
What, Sonic Adventure 1?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so good.
I thought about it. It's the game that gives me the most nostalgia of any game ever made.
Oh, dude, everything about it. Sonic Adventure 2 is probably a better game besides the stupid Knuckles parts, but like, and Sonic Adventure 1 is by no means perfect. It has so many flaws, but you're still like, this game. Like, you just look at it and you're like, I even want to play Biggs the Cat. I don't even know why, but I want to do it. And that friggin', like, every single line in that's like, Amy. And you're like, oh my god. It's the perfect mixture of Sonic being, like, having an attitude, but also being like, oh, jeez. Remember, Trev?
Yeah.
Tails, what am I gonna do with you? That's
I wonder what the fourth upgrade for this is.
There actually is not one, to my knowledge.
No?
Besides the plane, there's nothing more?
I believe there's the plane, there's the normal flying. No, 2 out of 10 would not play.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I feel so bad when people like spend $1 million on like a game that really sucks. It's like,
whoa. What is that? The dog robot?
Oh no.
It's like a robot. Get it as jetpacks.
Dog robot.
Haha. It has like a,
Wow,
a pulley for
that's
an
really
arm.
easy. With
Tough.
Yeah, friggin'.
Look at all those points.
It's like, oh, I just bought. What's a really bad expense? I don't know. Like, I just bought Bubble Bath Babes. It cost me $1,000. Okay, did you play it? Yeah, it's a puzzle game. It was okay. Oh, great.
You get to see naked ladies, I guess.
That's cool. I bought Tengen Tetris. Oh, that's. I mean, that was only like $50, but still, it's like I bought Tengen Tetris.
Wait, Bubble Bath Babes is a real game?
Yeah.
For what system?
Nintendo.
Yeah, it
It's
was one of those.
$1,000.
Oh, easily.
It was. It would. They didn't make a lot of copies because it was only for like rental stores, like adult rental stores, and that's it.
Like, the story behind every single really rare game goes as follows. Game was A, unreleased, B, re-released in extremely limited quantities, C, rental only, D, released only in special
like,
events. The end. That's the story of
NES,
every rare
a
game.
Flintstones game, was a rental only game for Blockbuster or whatever. They only made a couple copies because they only send one or two to a store. There's probably only like a couple thousand in existence, and it's a $300 game.
And the thing that's amazing about that game is when you find games, that game with the original box, because like it's a rental store, and like when you rented the game, did you take it home with all the box and everything? Like probably not a lot of the time. So like
I bet most of them just threw the box away, like the employees. They're just like, they don't need this.
And seriously, the only people who kept those were like big hoarders back in the day, because like seriously back then no one knew games would be expensive. They see a game like there's a game called Caltron 6-in-1 that's like $600, and like that originally started as a game that was made by a really crappy company.
Oh, boat time.
I don't know if there's any. Look at this.
Sleeping.
You stop for one. Literally, watch. Stop for one instant, and he's like, "Oh, dude, this is the best."
Dolphin.
Does he
They're
sleep on
shooting-
the dolphin?
What?
Anyway, like a lot of the games that are
Kamehameha.
expensive, like Action 52, were games literally released for. It's like imagine they're shovelware for the Wii, like just really crappy games that were released for like $10, and then a parent who's like, I'm sick of buying my kids freaking $50 games like Mario. That's stupid. I want to buy this piece of crap, Caltron 6-in-1. It has 6 games. That's better than 1, right?
No.
And like that's. Unfortunately, that's the story of a lot of games like that.
Didn't they
It's kinda
release it
boring.
like Action 52 where it's like retail $199.99, only less than $4 per game? It's a deal.
Yep, that was the whole thing in the AVGN episode. He's like, "Oh, less than $4 a game. That's great. That's awesome."
So how much money have I lost so far? Every penny.
It's like, oh my god, James Rolfe, I love you. Please watch this.
Please stop making that movie that's gonna suck and start just
No,
doing
it's not gonna
episodes.
suck. It's your lifelong dream. Please do it.
And then after that, make episodes again and never
You
do
still
another
make
movie.
really good AVGN, and you know what? Even bored James, I really like James and Mike Play. Cinemassacre.com for you unfamiliar. I really like it all. It's all very cool. But you know, once you're done with your movie, you did your movie. You know what I mean? You did it. That's very good.
Need your milk.
You did your movie, and it's gonna be pretty good, and it's based on ET or something. I don't even care. I'll watch it. But after that, make some AVGN episodes, man. I know a lot of time goes into it, but money, you know, you'll get money.
Dolphins, the last one.
And you know what money means?
Yeah.
Money means you get to collect more games.
Yeah, right.
Juggling.
Everyone just send some games. Like, just imagine, I know freaking Game Grumps, they get, like,
Dude, somebody...
they do, excuse me, words.
Words.
They're doing Glover right now, and the beginning of that, there were, like, a lot of people sent of this game, and he said that they got, like, 9 copies of this game. Just imagine what other games they got.
Well, I know for one, and this is gonna make me really mad. Wild Guns, the $300 Super Nintendo game, was sent to them.
That sucks.
Dude, it's like, thanks, man. Like, dude, I like watching Game Grumps and stuff, but it's like, seriously, like, I just have this $300 game laying around. All right, well, you know, whatever.
Turtle!
I think there's another one after this, and I think it's a big Felix head. I know,
Okay.
get it?
Yes, I remember that. It's a
What?
submarine that looks like a Felix head.
Oh, yeah.
But, like, seriously, it's a $300 game. Like, if it's like, hey, we want to play Glover. Glover costs, like, $5. Like, okay, if you want to send them that with shipping, it'll cost you, like, $8. Whatever, not a big deal. But no, like...
Also, if you just have it, it just costs you $3 to send it to them.
I want to play... Yeah, that's true. I want to play Wild Guns. Well, like, what are you gonna do?
Yep.
What are you gonna do? Not freaking look up the fact that you have a $300 game? Like, are you that generous as a human being?
They just
What
want,
happens if they are? What happens if they're a better person than you?
They just want to be
Super
said.
generous.
Their name to
I
be
would
said.
I would
and then
send them if they
forgotten.
were like, yo, I want to play like ice hockey for.
But then
NES.
again,
I'd be like,
if-
well, whatever.
If Game Grumps wanted to buy a game, they could afford it. Freaking, they probably make $1 million off of that.
Yeah, that's another thing I don't understand when people send like James Rolfe doesn't really need you to send games in.
No.
Like he'll be perfectly fine without you sending games in, but people do.
What is that?
The Blob. It's a
What
Actually,
a thing.
I think it says blub.
blob.
Blub.
So the main deal is if you don't have that, if you only have the Felix that's really close, it's really hard because you have to go right up next to him and just pop,
Yep.
pop, punch him. But
Pop, pop, pop.
pop, pop, pop. What do you think, man? Pop, pop. Okay. I don't know how much left of the game. I know there is an ice level, which is get it. There's an ice level on a platform.
Oh yeah, Spencer, are you gonna do any of the Silent Hill games in the future?
Eventually. Ring. I gotta.
Silent Hill.
I get to it. I will do it, but I gotta get good at them first. I'm getting mad, Felix. I can't control myself anymore.
Seriously, any of them.
What?
I said any of them.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
I just want to
So
see
many
four. I just want to be
games
really
that we wanna
scared.
do.
I just want to be really scared.
Silent Hill. What you call it?
Yo, Brandon, you ready for next week when we can let's play for like 8 hours?
Oh yeah. That'll be cool. I don't know what we're gonna all do, but
We
I
have
I don't think
plenty
we'll
of
run
games.
out of ideas.
I have 10 lives.
I'll look around the room and be like, well, I don't think we can run out of ideas.
This game or this level's like part of it's like Wild West because you have like you start out. Wait, what was I saying? The boss
Wild
you're,
West or something?
the boss you're fighting is like kind of Wild West because it's you with a freaking long gun. But then this whole thing is like dinosaurs.
Get it? Dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs and,
In what
Indians
series you
and
travel through
cowboys.
time or something, or is it a side series? You go through
Is
time
the
or something?
cannon his face? That's hilarious. It certainly looks like it.
I think Felix is one of those guys like Dr. Robotnik where everything he has is just